Hi, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schutzer. Welcome to our kitchen. The recipe I'd like to share with you today is a request from our friend Cliff back in Atlanta. It's an Italian soup called pasta fagioli. A lot of flavor and it's very hearty. Some may actually call it an Italian chili. I wouldn't go that far, but it is pretty close. So join me now and I'll show you how to prepare this. I have my pot with olive oil on low heat. I then add the garlic, as you see. We're going to let this sweat for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Once the garlic sweats to where you want it, we're then going to add the 1 pound of ground sausage. Some recipes call for beef. You could even substitute lamb or turkey. It's your call. Now that the pork has browned, we will add our Mirepoix. It's 1 cup of onion, 1 cup of celery, and 1 cup of carrots. We'll then add 1 tablespoon of oregano. Give it a stir. We're going to let that sweat for a little bit. You can put a cover over top of it to help it not lose any of the juices by evaporation. After about 5 minutes, I will remove the cover and add 2 cans of finely chopped tomatoes. You could use tomato puree or diced tomato as well, just depending on the consistency you're looking for. I will then add stock. Any that you like, chicken stock, vegetable stock, beef, whatever. This happens to be vegetable stock. So I'm going to start off with about 64 ounces or 2 quarts. We then give that a stir. Then put the lid on it. Let it go for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then we will add the next ingredients. We are now going to add approximately 16 ounces of your favorite marinara. Our favorite marinara happens to be the one that we make here at home and can it ourselves. Give it a stir. Then we're going to add 1 cup of Ditalini pasta. Feel free to add any pasta that you like. I prefer Ditalini because it's small and it works really great for soups. Give it another stir. We will then cover it and then wait for the pasta to cook, stirring it occasionally to make sure nothing would stick at the bottom. So here we are going to check on it. Simmering pretty good. The pasta is cooking, not quite ready. Still have another probably 5-6 minutes on it. I normally wait until the pasta is cooked all the way before I add the beans, simply because the beans are already cooked, they just need to heat through. Our pasta is almost ready. So now what I'm going to do is I want to spice it up. I'm using a Hungarian paprika. The Hungarian pepper is picked and then dried, hung out to dry in the sunlight, and then I ground it a little bit, just crushed up, and I add some of that in here. Then I will add the beans. Turn down the heat to low. And all the beans need to do is heat up. And one last thing I do. I'm a huge fan of adding greens to soups. So greens that I love to add are mustard greens, collard greens, kale, and sorrel. They hold up really well into soup and they add such great flavor. Right now it's kind of early in the year and I don't have any kale in the garden, but my sorrel is booming. So I have about 3 cups of chopped sorrel that we're gonna hit into there. And then we're just gently gonna fold it in. So we're gonna let this sit for a few minutes and then we're gonna serve it. And now for service, what I do, get us a nice healthy ladle or two, especially on a cold, rainy day like today. And then take your favorite Parmesan and fresh grate right on top. And there you have pasta fagioli. We hope you enjoyed today's demonstration. The recipe will be posted below the video, and as always, thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you. Jó étvágyat!